up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. We had a almost a little spooky episode today.
Yeah.
Because OBS literally froze for like a second when Will was getting the recording started, and we were supposed to have a pretty fucking scary storm happening here, literally where we are right now. So I like Will in the back of our heads, right? Power outage,
yep.
Shit like that happening, but it seems like everything's passed.
Yeah, I was really curious if we were going to get the Arlington live experience today.
Just in a different studio entirely.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh. Yeah, thankfully it's the weather is mostly passed. We might get a little bit here.
Yep.
In a couple hours? But I think we'll be fine.
That's right.
You were worried about the lights flickering?
There is now that I'm going to say it, people are going to be paying attention. There is one light. So there's a 3 light bulb light fixture above us right now. And to make the lighting more quote unquote natural, I have 2 different types of light bulbs in there.
Yep.
We have like a daylight light bulb, the ones that like match kind of the studio, right? The studio lights. And then I have 2 warm light bulbs in there. The problem is that I think I'm using too high of a wattage light bulb, and so they die, like they've been dying much more quickly than they should. But it also could have been because I bought shit light bulbs. Because I bought them when we bought the house.
Okay.
And I bought like just the generic brand that the store had, right? So they could just very well be shit light bulbs. But either way, every once in a while I'll turn the lights on and one of them will start flickering, and it literally feels like you're just in a rave, and it gets really fucking annoying. So I told Will that is a possibility that one of the light bulbs is going to start flickering all out of fucking nowhere. And if it does, I have one ready to go.
No, I think we just rock with the rave vibes, man.
I fucking hate it, dude. Trust me, when you watch it for so long, it's annoying as hell. But
sure.
That nobody is here to listen about light bulbs.
Right.
All right. People want to hear about fucking Anthony Edwards. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I thought I'd rock the Wolves jersey today. We're up 3-1 in the series against the Lakers. Statistically speaking, we should win.
Yes.
I don't think we win on Wednesday though. I think we'll go to Game 6.
Okay.
I do. I think it'll go to Game 6.
I've been like, I'll tune in at the end of the fourth quarter to see how things shake out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sounds like Edwards has been on fire.
Yeah.
There was, those foul calls like LeBron fought about like he clearly hit the wrist, right? And they were they're trying to say that the hand's part of the ball. It's like, yeah, it was a foul.
There are a lot of fouls that were missed. There were a lot of calls that shouldn't have been called. Like it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's basketball.
It's
Shit
basketball.
happens.
Yep. But anyway. Did you do the full intro? Like this is episode?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Juan, get ready.
Not yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, Juan, for the short. Here you go. Actually, before I even say, I'm going to keep him on the ropes here. How many Josh does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. A few, because he doesn't realize his name is actually Jake. Oh, fuck me, Warp. God damn it. Dementor, thank you for the 6-month resub. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right. Let's do the real intro here.
Let's get it.
This is episode 387 for the week of April 27th, 2020. The title of this week's episode is Dallas Daydreams. My name is Josh, a.k.a. JK Fire. This week, I'm joined by the man who doesn't change his wardrobe, Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I realized I grabbed the same hoodie I grabbed last week when I left the house. So, again, I'm in the SSG jersey hoodie. I do my laundry, folks. Don't worry about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I got a little gift from your daughter before the show started.
You want to show them the worst Pokemon of all time?
She made me a little Bulbasaur. Look at that. Wow.
She did.
It's awesome. I'm excited for it. There we go.
Isn't she fucking great?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, my kid's awesome. I love her.
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Tired.
Kind of a given for us.
Yeah, but during the day, so I work from home on Mondays and Fridays. So like during the day, between I was taking a couple breaks in between work and getting things set up outside because about this potential big ass fucking storm we were gonna have. Didn't want things blowing over and whatnot, and so was trying to get things moved around, trying to get things locked down, and it may not have fucking mattered at all.
Right.
So
mostly missed us.
Yeah, it's whatever. Fuck it. What a kill. Thank you for the follow. And Haley with the 13-month resub, you get a whoa. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Big Blue says you're so tall. Yo, you're so fucking short, dude. Oh my God. Shout out Big Blue. All right. Oh, what's up, Tom? Welcome back.
Oh, how's it going, Tom? Maple bacon wrapped pork loin.
Fuck.
Sounds good.
Fucking A, dude. What the hell?
Grilling. He's the grill father.
I am aware.
Making
I am
all
aware.
The good stuff. Lucid's eating good.
You know what? we need to all get together for a backyard cookout, and then I can tell Lucid to start winning.
Ooh.
In person, you know. I have nothing fucking against him. I want them to win. Like, I want them to play better. That's all. We all want them to play better. I'm just giving them shit.
I was, hopefully no one from work's here. I was listening to Lucid while at work today, and he was talking about, like they've been scrimming and VOD reviews, and he's like, he said he thinks they might need a little less VOD review. Like maybe it's becoming too like head casey.
That is one of the concerns about that team, right? Is that too many brains in the head?
Yeah, like they might just need to like let their play styles mesh and go.
Yeah,
figure it out.
I don't hate that at all.
Yeah.
All right. Halt. She will never stop being cute. She's always fucking cute. Okay. Will, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show?
What do we got?
More DreamHack Dallas information has been revealed and recapping the only Open Series event before the Dallas qualifier.
Yes.
But Will.
Yeah.
Before we get into the actual show, as it were, there's something here in the show notes that I didn't add.
Yep.
And it says announcement, and it says will update.
Yeah.
I'm curious, because I didn't add that.
No, I did.
That wasn't me today.
You know what it is.
Obviously, I fucking know what it is. Share with the folks your future and the future for this show.
Okay, so kind of bittersweet moment. I'm just going to come out and say it. I am moving out of state. I'm going to be in Texas, and what that means for the show is we'll go to fully remote. I'm very excited to move down there. I should have prepared a better statement. I should have written something out.
That's my job.
Yeah. Why didn't you write my statement, Josh?
Fuck me, dude. Sorry. It's from the heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously really excited to go. Really excited for this chapter in my life. But yeah, that means we're going remote. I won't be in studio. We have May 12th will be my last in-person show.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we got to do something for it.
I'll tell you what we're not doing.
What are we not doing?
Party poppers.
Damn it.
We're not doing party poppers. I'm not inhaling fucking paper again. That was awful. I'm not doing that again.
So fun though.
That was awful. I fucking choked on the paper.
I mean, I have like 10 of them left. I could just...
Maybe we'll have to do party poppers. Maybe we'll get some Roman candles going up in here. You know? You can stand in that corner. I'll stand in this corner. But pew, pew, pew.
Just fire at each other.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be great.
Roman candle fight.
Get some sparklers. Yeah.
Get some M80s.
Doof. Let's have a firm 24-hour stream.
No, thank you. Will can do that.
Maybe, John. I mean...
Will can do that.
I could do that on
Will there be cream cannons?
The 14th or something, but probably not. But yeah,
I might make that happen, John.
Oh God,
I might make
cream cannons
on the show happen. I think I might have to do that.
You're fired, Will. You are not allowed to leave. I gotta go. I have to.
Cream cannons or we ride. Don't worry, Beth. I got you. It'll be great.
But yeah, content will be the same though. We're still gonna do Patreon. We're still gonna do the show every week.
Yep.
Just different location.
So yes, like Will said, the show will remain the exact same as it has been. I will remain in studio. Will be moving down to Texas, where he will have his own place to obviously do the show from. So it'll be remote. The schedule goes on the same as it has been. It'll be every Monday at 7 p.m. Central, so long as that is still able to happen, depending upon your situation when you get down there.
Right.
And yeah.
We keep moving forward.
The show goes on.
Show goes on.
That's right.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what PTC is. Tiger Top.
I don't know either. Will went to Buc-ee's once and decided he needed to have that in his life. It's just silly. Beth, he never knew what he was missing until he saw it for the first time.
Yeah. What's up, Aaron? How you doing?
How you doing, Aaron? Pull the chute.
So pull the chute is...
I have no idea what that meant.
I don't know the reference. I'm losing it.
Doing fine, winning games. Love that. Caps lock got stuck. Okay. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's the big update. So, kind of like I said, excited, sad to be leaving. At the same time,
you'll have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be good.
This is needed. Based off our discussions over the past however fucking long,
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be good. This will be good. Like you said, new chapter for you, new opportunities, and yeah, just get to start anew. Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
So that's it. That's the announcement.
Fate, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Yes, Aaron, you fucking came in right after the actual announcement. Will's moving to Texas. He's fucking leaving me. Little fucking bitch.
Sorry.
Fucking hates me.
It's not it at all.
Doesn't want to sit next to me anymore. You don't fucking like me anymore. He's gonna take his microphone. He's gonna leave me to fucking be here at this desk. I'm gonna fucking hit buttons by myself. Woo!
Dude, you already told me you have plans on how you're gonna reset this up.
I do have plans.
He's been waiting for me to leave.
Guys, what if I told you? Dedicated Mind Freak button.
Oh,
I got one question for you. Are you ready? It's gonna be great. Can't fucking wait. Feezy says maybe it would stay if you had better light bulbs. Fuck! Fuck!
It's the light bulb. It's driving me insane.
The best part is that it fucking flickered once.
Nope.
Man, Feezy hit the nail on the head, though. God damn it. Oh, John, I'm going to give him shit all the time.
I figured. I know it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to get a lot of shit.
Yep. I'm going to mail him shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to mail you literal...
No, please don't.
Literal dog shit.
Don't need that. Don't need that.
You don't need it, but you fucking want it. Don't lie.
No.
Don't lie. Lucy's poop on your doorstep?
No thanks.
Be great. Remind you of home. Oh my God. Deadlight says mail him glitter dicks. Yo, that sounds fun.
Let's not.
Let's do it.
Don't need that showing up.
Oh man. Hardy, I don't know, man. Who's going to DreamHack? This guy.
Me.
This guy.
I'll be there Saturday, Sunday.
Sixer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Whew. All right, well.
Yeah.
Should we get into the actual show?
Let's do it.
Let's start with some competitive news. First up, let the regions cook. This is by Mighty. He says, okay, how about an EU, Australia, New Zealand boot camp hosted by LVT and help from all of our orgs where there's a stream running 24/7 with in-house 8s and scrims. Thoughts? And then I believe it was Ash, if you're still here, by the way. I believe it was Ash that asked about LATAM as well. And obviously, Mighty was like, if the funding is there, then absolutely.
Yeah.
So just getting everybody involved. I say, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, why the fuck not? I said it before and I'll say it again. I think it's a huge advantage. And maybe advantage is the wrong word to use, but genuinely, like I think it's a major it helps teams a shit ton, especially from other regions, if they're able to come able to come over stateside and practice over here ahead of the event. Okay, regardless of being DreamHack or whatever, just the fact that they're able to come over stateside, get scrims in, get practice in on over here, and get rid of the jet lag ahead of the event. You're practiced ahead of the event. It's just, it can be an absolute godsend for these teams coming in. And I think that was a clear indicator. I think it was a clear indicator with Nemesis, right, coming over. I think Mind Freak, they didn't make it through pools, but the fact that they were able to basically to get through open, no problem whatsoever, it can be a huge help. So I'm definitely want more of that. Definitely want more of that. Sixer, you like the Optic jersey? It's a good one. It's a good one. Take a picture of the background and make it a green screen. Oh my God, you could be like Juan.
Yeah.
Like be in studio, but not in studio.
Well, you used to green screen me into the chair.
I did.
I was just too large.
Yes.
Too close to the
camera. We weren't able to get the proportions correct.
Never.
Fuck it. Oh my God. I was going to suggest this. They're still looking like they were in the same room. Now they need to practice turning to the side so it looks like they're looking at each other IRL still. We already do that.
They're saying through the remote show.
I'll just have you placed in the specific location so it looks like I'm looking at you.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I can make that happen. All right. Behind the scenes understanding, this is by many. Nuclear Blaze was in our thread from Louis commented and says, I don't mean this to be rude, but I'm curious. Why do you guys sometimes broadcast what the mainstream or the B stream is already broadcasting? I've noticed the VOD is missing a lot of the moments from fours, FFA, and other side tourneys and open bracket setup. And Louis replied, we have to watch what our viewers want to see. When big moments are happening elsewhere, people click away and usually will not come back. We may be HCS Grassroots, but we're still not sponsored. And there is no monetary exchange. It costs LVT about $15,000 per event to make it out and do what we do. When viewers leave our channel for the mainstream or even the watch parties, we typically don't get them back. Mainstream is paid for by HCS. Watch parties have a minimal expense and max gain with little effort. Halo needs them, though, not trying to run people off. We are producing. We think we are a category of our own, but we are currently treated as co-streamers, so co-streaming alpha is something we have to do to stay in business. Some events cost more and my team is spread super thin. Cost should be higher, but my team takes massive pay cuts to make this a reality. And then Ash also replied, is there an opportunity to run something on your YouTube channels during LANs as well to capture more? Of course, that takes resources too. And Louis replied, need more equipment, need more internet bandwidth, need more power, need more space on the floor. We're talking about potentially 5 figures to make these things possible per event. Pretty much an impossible ask if LVT has to fund it. So I know that there was some discussion that was taking place after Arlington, or I should say during Arlington, right? About how people were watching the LVT stream to get to watch the matches that were being there, right? Mm-hmm. Or watching B, C, or D games with commentary over them, right?
Yes.
And then throughout the broadcast, they'd be flipping to A stream to watch that game and kind of missing what was happening otherwise. And there's your context as to why. At the end of the day, it comes down to business. At the end of the day, they need to do what's best for their business. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Next up, Halo Delta LAN has been announced. This is by Game Arena. Halo is back at Game Arena. We're excited to announce our own classic Halo 2 4v4 event. July 19th and 20th, 2020. Fat. Prizing up to 2,000 plus crowdfunding. So crowdfunding back for this. Love to see it. 16 teams, side brackets, and more. And the link to sign up is in the Google Doc or the show notes of the show. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. And fuck yeah.
Where is this taking place?
I honestly forgot already. Columbus, Ohio.
There it is. Yep.
July 19th and 20th in Columbus, Ohio. And again, the main event is a classic Halo 2 4v4. Okay? So there you go. Next up, by Women of Halo and Dark Inside, Crowned in Chaos
FFA
is taking place. Pools and playoffs?
Playoffs.
We talking playoffs or what? 64 players, $1,000 plus prize pool. So $1,000 plus prize pool. There's merch. 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific, on Saturday, May 10th. Sign-ups close Thursday, May 8th. You can register at the link in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, exclamation point, show notes in chat. And they put out a little fucking tease.
Oh, yeah.
A little fucking tease.
Pretty sick.
And I want it.
I know you do.
It's a fucking shirt. And it looks amazing. And I fucking want it. And I don't think the link is live yet, but I fucking want it. So to the women of Halo and to Dark Inside, here's an idea. I'm just going to throw this out there. Here's an idea. I'm going to throw it out there, see if it sticks. Publish the fucking link so I can buy the fucking shirt. Thanks. That's all I got. We'll see if it sticks.
All right.
You know, might not, might fall off the wall. But hey, I put it out there. We'll see if it happens.
I mean, we know the shirt exists, right? So like,
you know, just
might just happen.
Let's put it out there.
Just release.
Just make the link public. And then I do a little clickety clackety. And then it's coming to me. And then I'll wear it. Many times. I'll wear it here. I'll wear it at events.
Probably wear it on some weekends.
Wear it, yeah. I'll buy another one.
Wow, perfect.
You know, just like put the link, change to public, and then send it to me. And then I click, and then I buy it, and then it ships over here, and then I wear it.
Perfect.
It's pretty simple concept.
It's a great plan.
I think so too. I'm waiting. Fucking TikTok on the clock. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. Little Kesha for you?
Little Kesha.
Yeah. Wake up in the morning saying, fuck P. Diddy. How can we see a preview of said shirt? Oh, do I have the fucking link right here for you, baby?
It?
Oh, yeah,
okay,
I do.
Okay.
Come on now. Boom. Also in the show notes. That's where I got it from. All right. Just saying, I'd like to buy the shirt. It'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
You know? All right. Finally. DreamHack Dallas HCS Details is by Adam Apicella, and he states, Halo tournament area is located in one of the most popular areas of the show floor. Access to 1 million, this is just all encompassing, but access to 1 million square feet of esports gaming and lifestyle activations. That's not just Halo, but that's encompassing of everything. 16 open bracket stations and 3 feature stations. Halo and CDL are in the same venue, but they're on different sides. Okay.
Interesting.
Halo is near the IEM stadium and CDL is on the opposite end. And then just announced earlier today, LVT will have a dedicated space at the event. So shout out to them. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I believe it's right by Maine.
It is. It is, according to the graphic.
Yeah.
Yes. So there you go. Congratulations to them. And excited to see what the action brings. Now that the format isn't fucking ass. It's great.
So glad they changed it.
Oh, we should just be thankful that they changed it in the first place, man. Fuck. Jesus Christ. All right. That's it for the competitive news. I'm going to stay on this toxic positivity bullshit. Well, I'm telling you, man, it irks me every time. What do we got next? Rostermania!
One point of Rostermania, and Josh has a comment in here. We'll start with Luminosity. Mortally becomes a free agent, and he also filled in for TSM for the Open.
He did.
So we'll see where he actually lands when there's an actual announcement, contract signing GIF or something. Who knows?
I feel like there's going to be a lot of those happening soon.
Yeah.
Emphasis on my next point.
Which is?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. As for everyone else outside the top 4, just wait.
Yep. Just wait. To be honest with you, I was about to say as expected, but no, like personally, I was thinking that, now granted, this is probably going to happen regardless, but I was thinking that people were going to wait till after DreamHack to start making a lot of moves, because just for the fact that Arlington and Dallas are so fucking close together.
Right.
And there's one open, right? There's one online open that already happened, and then there's the qualifier. So like just for the fact that there's way less online events to get points leading up to Dallas, and the gap between Dallas and SLC being quote unquote large, like a couple months or whatever, I would more so expect things to happen right after Dallas. Things are probably going to happen anyway after Dallas,
right? But
I was just expecting more to happen at that point. So we'll see. And Music Fiend. That's why we don't pay attention to Reddit. Yay!
Reddit's gonna Reddit,
I saw the post. I saw the exact post he's talking about, and I'm like, oh, that's a take. And that's the thing. It's like, I like both of them. I do. I genuinely like both of them, but like, ooh, that's a take. Hey. So yeah, just wait and see.
Yeah.
Just wait and see.
That's it for Rostermania, Josh.
Will, thank you for that. Which means it's time for your upcoming tournaments of the week. Presented by New Saturday, May 3rd, and Sunday, May 4th, we have the HCS DreamHack Pool Play Qualifier for North America. On Sunday, May 4th, we have the HCS DreamHack Pool Play Qualifier for EU. And then we have the HCS DreamHack Open Bracket Qualifier for Australia and New Zealand. Then we have the HCS DreamHack Open Bracket Qualifier for Mexico. A lot of
qualifiers. I mean, all qualifiers.
Teams to be qualified. That's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by Esports Needs.
Perfect.
Scrim Tournament League recaps, Will. What do we got?
Start with the Sniperama. SWAT Nation results. I couldn't get the growl in the SWAT.
Sniperama?
Sniperama. Third place went to Scope Athletes. This is Sleepology. I'm going to say TC Limo. I don't think that's right.
It's your interpretation.
I wanted to say Tickle Me Elmo. I don't know why that came to mind. That would be good. Also included Rattlecan and Danchi.
Now we need to reach out to them and be like, hey.
You need to change your tag.
Because nobody can fucking know what it is. Like, nobody can pronounce that. We ever thought about Tickle Me Elmo? What a great idea.
Second went to Roblox is better. I don't agree. This was K3, Lily, Nate, and Troy. And first went to Cat Smile. This was Young Guns, Avinity, Marine, and Sticka. Taking the Sniperama SWAT Nation tournament home.
New open bracket team name is Tickle Me Elmo.
Perfect.
Why do I feel like Why do I feel like it would not be accepted?
What if you did like TKLME LMO? So it's like
LMAO. LMFAO. Party rock.
Someone's going to take it. Go for it. Tickle Me Elmo. New team name.
Tickle Me LMFAO.
Okay. That works too.
And then they win an open bracket match. They fucking stand up and go, Party rock! I fucking hate myself right now.
Start shuffling.
I know you're not supposed to, the coaches aren't supposed to have phones, but like the coach just takes his phone and goes, beep, 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 beep. Shuffle. Oh my God, I hate everything right now.
There you go.
Holy shit. Like I said, I hate myself for even, wow. Okay. Whew.
We went there. Next tournament, Josh?
Wait, hold on. You know what? I have one thing to say real quick.
Okay.
So the running joke is that anytime someone says it's been, like, oh, yeah, it's been. I'm not kidding. I was listening to a podcast in the car today, like running to go get some stuff from the store to like get things set up in the back in case of the storm happening. Yeah. Not fucking kidding. Like this is every day, guys. This is every fucking day. I do this every day. I was listening to a podcast in the car, back to back. One of the hosts was like, yeah, it's been. I'm like, yeah, it's been. In the car, he does it right away again. I'm like, yeah, it's been. And I guess what I do? I do the same fucking thing at work. I do the same fucking thing at work. I hear a coworker say it. I'm right there. Yeah, it's been.
Jeez. One dad. Yeah, we're gonna shuffle next time Dark Inside win their match.
I'm telling you. One of you, get your fucking phone out.
Every day.
Shuffling. Do it, please. Please. Music Fiend, that's good to hear. And again, I love both of them as players, but like that's a stretch, man. Jesus Christ.
Whew. Next tournament?
Yeah. Now we can
Ladies, Halo 3-4 before draft tourney hosted by Shifty. And here's the results. Third place went to Small Yui's team, which included Small Yui, Kitayushi, Luna Blue, and Old Enough to Be Your Ma. Old Enough to Be Your Ma. There you go.
It's a good name.
That's a good one.
You know what it says? That's a good name. It's kind of funny. I like it. That's a good name.
Second went to Grizzy's team, which included Grizzy, Nemi, Reaper Love, and Just a Girls BR.
There you go. Good job.
We got the capitals to throw them. Anyway. First went to, I'm going to say this wrong. Is it Rael? Which included Rael, Queen,
Can I give it a shot?
You know what? Go for it.
Girl Like Whoa.
Yeah, Girl Like Whoa. You nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
Fucking dab on him. Remember dabbing, dude?
I do remember dabbing. You've done it quite a lot on the show. Do you need to get a dab out right now? I feel a dab coming on.
I fucking did. I'm good. I'm just thinking about Cam. That's all. Just thinking about Cam. That MVP year on the Panthers is all I'm thinking about right now.
Last member of this team was Oh Hi Chantel. There you go. Oh, man. Next up, Halo Project Brazil kickoff. The FFA results. Third place went to Iasek. Second went to Roca. And first, Operative.
I was going to say that you did way better than I did when I was typing it out. Like, I was typing it out, like, how the fuck do you say that? And I'm like, oh, what? We'll handle it.
We got there. It might not be correct, but I got there.
Ronan, shut the fuck up. I'm not a Fairweather Wolves fan. Like, my God.
HCS Boomer Talk? Yeah, we're getting there, Shred.
Oh, Shredded's been there for the past, 5 years.
Oh, man. All right. Open. My phone's going off.
This show is fucking chalked, dude. This show is fucking chalked. Holy moly. Oh, Ronan. Oh, Ronan. You know, Ronan, you know what fucking set me off? I don't care what you say. What set me off was when... Did you see what he said after the Open Series took place?
Which, Ronan said...
He's like, if SSG lose to this Open team...
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God or something like that. And then at the end of it all, he's like, I just want all the teams to have fun. I'm like, the fuck you don't?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? The fuck you mean? I just want all the teams to have fun. Okay, bud. Oh, my God. No, we don't need to get me a Sam Darnold playoffs jersey. No, Jesus Christ. I wanted to keep him, too. I wanted to keep him one more year.
Nah, you give it 2 years, he'll have a McCarthy jersey.
You think so?
I think so.
I have 2 Vikings jerseys currently.
I got a good feeling. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh.
Party rock! I have a fucking Harrison Smith jersey and a Justin Jefferson jersey. I think I'm good on Vikings jerseys.
Both great ones. Yeah.
You know what I told you, though? We're the sports talk for 2 seconds. That Bud patch, right?
Yeah, the Bud Grant patch.
I'm so fucking pissed that they didn't sell jerseys with that patch.
I know. I'm right there with you.
I wanted one so bad. I wanted one so fucking bad. It's like there was a discussion in Discord of like who do you think is the best Viking, like the best Viking of all time. I'm like, honestly, I think like player aside, I mean, I think you have to throw Bud Grant in that mix.
Yeah, as a coach.
Yeah,
yes,
I think you absolutely have to throw him into the mix.
I agree.
So
I agree.
When the players were wearing that Bud fucking patch on their jerseys, I'm like, where is that? Like, I want to buy that. I want to fucking show my support, man.
You know what? I'm gonna do it first. Hi, Ronan. Secondly, of course, if the Wolves win it this year, they'll be champions. What?
He's turning into John Madden. And Ronan, here's the best part. Like, call me a fucking Fairweather fan. I don't think they'll win. Like, I don't think they're going to win the whole thing. I even said at the beginning of the show that I think Lakers. I think Wolves in 6. I think we lose on Wednesday, and then I think we win the next game. So I think we beat the Lakers, and then we have the opportunity to beat either the Warriors or the Rockets. And I think we have a real shot to beat either of those teams as well. But like once we get past that, that'd be the finals. Would that be the Western Conference
Finals, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I think we lose again. Whatever team we match up against there, I think we lose again.
That's fair.
So like I'm a realistic Minnesota sports fan. I'm not a fucking Cowboys fan thinking we're going to the Super Bowl. Like come on. I'm realistic.
I follow the same trend every year with Minnesota sports. Not interested in the beginning because they just freaking broke my heart from the previous year.
Sure.
To do all right in the regular season, they get the playoffs, start making a run. I start to get my hopes up. I get my heart broken, and we start all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I just don't get myself to the point of being heartbroken. I'm just like, oh, this is where I expect us to be, and we'll probably lose here. And then if we lose, cool. I mean, if we lose, expectations. If we don't lose, hey, cool. Good job, guys.
See, but I want that that high of that belief and getting there and then winning it and then being ecstatic.
If we get to the Western Conference Finals, you can start believing that.
I will.
Because we got there last year.
Yep.
And then Luka ruined our hopes and dreams. So there you go. Just wait till if we get there, we have to get there first. If we get there, let's see what happens.
All right. Let's get into these Open series.
Sorry about that.
All
folks.
good. Road to Dallas results for Australia, New Zealand. 4th went to Peaky Blenders. Great name.
Good name, yep.
Kanzi, Illuminated, Apollo, and Pandorable. 3rd went to Any Scrims. Apparently they need some more. Middo, Man of Chicken, Noobles, and Divinity. 2nd went to Coke Zero. It must have been the closest thing to him on his desk. This was Benno, Piprins, Ninjestics, and Dante. And 1st went to... I gotta freaking do it.
Oh my God, chat.
I gotta take advantage of this. Where'd it go?
The next folder.
Oh, there's another folder in there.
There you go. It's in there.
Mind Freak. Scoob, Sways, Plasma, and Rice. Of course, taking it home.
Music with the gifted sub to Drill. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. You get a woo! Steezy says, as a Lakers fan, I'm sick. Yeah, man, it is what it is, dude. Sucks to suck, fucking loser.
Did not hear the Mind Freak. Oh, it's because I pressed the button.
Are you ready?
There you go. Here you go, chat. I'm pressing the buttons for once.
Also,
at least the Mind Freak button.
Also, Steezy, I wouldn't be like, this is coming from a Minnesota sports fan. I wouldn't be surprised if, I know statistically speaking, in like history speaking, the chances of a team coming back from being down 3-1 is very, 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 very low.
But it would be a Minnesota team that blows it.
It would be. And also, LeBron's done it once before.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the finals a very, very long time ago, but he has done it once before. So anything's possible. But like I said, Wolves in 6. Go ahead.
EU, 4th went to Pawns.
Wait.
PWNS.
We didn't do Mexico.
I overscrolled. 4th for Mexico went to Centenegra. This was Asenrado, Lunatics, Negativity, and Tabvo.
Mm-hmm.
3rd went to Chosen Legacy. This was Bullet, Johan, MC Magico, and Gore Loco. 2nd went to SWAT Latam, Pool God, Rort, Strikey, and Noble. And 1st went to Ether Gaming, Acid, Drift, Lure, and Tapping Buttons. Now for EU. 4th went to PWNS. This was Pantho, Haim, Ninja, Warlord, and Shock.
Do you want to try that again for the team name?
Is it Pones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Nailed it.
3rd went to BH3. This was Sun Riz. Still don't know for sure if it's Sunrise or Sun Riz. But I think I heard Sun Riz. Mose, Bastos, and Septic. 2nd went to Zero Tenacity, Jimbo, Mighty, Sika, and Chicken, taking it home again. Team Nemesis, Woodham, Snipetrone, SLG, and Glory.
Now, to give credit where credit is due, Z10 did knock Nemesis into losers.
Mm-hmm.
So losers had to come back and win it from losers, which they did. And went to a game 5 in the bracket reset. So Z10, held the fire to them a little bit more. But it's still online.
Fair enough. Results for North America. Now, for those who don't know, FaZe, Optic, and Shopify did not play in this Open.
Correct.
So here are your top 4.
And SSG, regardless of results, they did not need to either.
No, but they decided to.
Yes.
4th went to TSM. This was Talik, Druk, Mortally, and Soul Snipe.
Snoll Snipe.
3rd went to Gen G. This is Common King, Nick, Breaking Shot, and Ryan Noob. 2nd, 1, which was Collect, Avicii, Yaxon, and Cherished. And 1st went to SSG, Eco, Snakebite, Lucid, and Stellar.
Indeed. So yes, for those who may not be well versed in this, the top 4 from Arlington already locked in their seeds going into DreamHack, right? So that was Optic, Shopify, FaZe, and Space Station in that order. And they had locked in their seeds for DreamHack. So technically, none of them needed to play in this. The points relatively are not that much in comparison to how many you're getting on LAN. And they're not playing in the qualifier because they've already qualified. So this was the last potential week of online practice besides potential scrims that were taking place that may or may not take place ahead of the event. So Space Station took the opportunity to get a little bit more of that practice in. This is online. It is what it is. And yeah. So there you go.
There it is.
Zen, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Music says, I hope either can land in the States for once before an event they can make top 8. I agree. They have what it takes to make top 8. And just like I said with Nemesis, if you're a team that is able to come stateside in boot camp, I think you have a much clearer advantage against other teams from other regions by doing so. And yeah, I'd love to see it. They absolutely have what it takes to break through at a top 8. Absolutely. And time again, they get like fucking right there. So yeah, I think a little more practice under their belt at stateside could be that separator. And it would be amazing to see. All right. Brackets and VODs in the show notes of the show.
I was going to ask you about the Open.
Go ahead.
It's online.
It is online.
But it is one of those things where, like, kind of wish SSG would have been a little bit more dominant than what they showed.
I don't disagree at all.
Yeah.
It's been my concern about that team. Now, at the same time, we've been having a lot of discourse, right? I'm not really going to get into a rant or anything like that, but like been hearing a lot of discourse about my thoughts of online not mattering.
Sure.
Okay? And again, I don't want to get into a rant or anything. My basis of it is the game plays completely different online versus on LAN.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to deal with connection. You have to deal with ping. You have to deal with location. You have to, and then it all translates to the other team as well. The game legitimately plays completely differently between the two. Okay.
I think we've all experienced it too, where like you can be on 20 ping all night, but server to server, that 20 ping feels different.
Exactly. Okay. The other thing to keep in mind here too is that I am fully aware that the only real practice that teams have is online. Plain and simple. Online cups, off-season tournaments, scrims. It's nearly all online. Okay? But at the same time, the argument that I saw, or an argument that I've been seeing, right, is like, oh, but Optic and Shopify, like their scrims translate to LAN results.
When you're that far ahead of the competition, of course it will.
There's fucking layers to this. There are tiers to this. Okay? With the caliber of players on the top 4 teams, I would expect them to place where they place. I don't mean to be this guy, and I know people are going to be like, see, it fucking does, blah, blah, blah. When I'm saying online doesn't matter, and people are going to take this and run with it. When I say online doesn't matter, it doesn't necessarily apply to the top teams because they've been established. They've been winning. Plain and simple. It's the other teams that are fighting for top 6, that are fighting for top 8, that are fighting for top 12, that this shit, like, yeah, you're getting practice. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Let's see what it translates to in an event. Let's see what it translates to in an event. Was anybody expecting Nemesis to beat Optic in pool play?
Huh. Nobody.
And if you say you did, you're lying. Like, there's no unless you're a diehard Nemesis fan.
You could have been rooting for it, but expect it to happen?
There's no way you were expecting that to happen. You want to talk about online results? Let's talk about Luminosity. What happened there? Luminosity were a top 6 seed heading into the event. Did they place top 6? Not anywhere close. Not anywhere fucking close. And that's 2 examples, right? I could go down the list. I could just fucking go down the list. Okay? And now I'm seeing the complexity stuff. Complexity is just shit. I had higher expectations for them. I did, because you look at Spartan's performances, they typically translate better to a LAN performance than they do online. They're just not good. I'll own that. They're not. I gave them too much of an expectation. That's why I said last week, enough with the expectations. It's time for results. I think that's literally what I stated. And that's on me. Like, I don't hate the players. I have nothing against the fucking players. You think they want to play that bad? No. Come on. Fucking be realistic. Look at Ether against Luminosity. What about online there? Doesn't fucking matter. There's so many instances. This is why I talk about how, this is why I blanket statement online doesn't matter. Because yes, practice helps. Okay? That's obvious. The Open Series, they can help. That's obvious. It's the only opportunity that these teams have.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to take that away. But when it comes to fucking analyzing, they're completely different.
I think there's some things you can take away from online. Like, right, you can see if a team's getting more cohesive together, if their strats are maybe working a little better. But sometimes looking at the competition, I think we've all seen it where maybe a team doesn't take a scrim as serious as the other. Or they're working on something that is out of the norm, might throw them off, right? I just think that you can take some indicators from online, but LAN is the ultimate test, right? LAN is where you have to prove it all.
Mm-hmm. Spring, it's not controversial to discuss online. It's not. It's not controversial at all. But they're different. They're just fucking different. And no, they don't translate. Merkin, I'll disagree. I don't think online is a really good indicator. I don't. Ben says, all the pros complain about online. I don't think they believe it translates to LAN in general because it doesn't. And the other thing, too, to keep in mind is just go fuck it. Like, people won't listen to me. Like, I get it. People will not listen to me because they think I'm full of shit. And that's fine. I respect it. Whatever. You can have your opinion of me. Go listen to 3/4 of the fucking pros out there. Go watch the Optic fucking podcast that we have in the community creation segment of this show. Go watch that. Go listen to Formal talking about how opens aren't shit. Go listen. He says it directly to your face.
Yeah. And I forgot who I was watching, and I wish I remembered. But there was a scrim going on. And it was Stronghold's live fire, and this pro was shooting someone from screens to bags, and like you could tell like there was a couple blanks, right? And you see like that person just went, ah, and it's like that changes the play, right? If that player dies versus living and getting help that came, like that other player's screens could have challenged that differently, changed the whole course of how the play went down.
Mm-hmm.
Online, it's iffy, right? We all know that.
Like, the other thing that I'm keeping in mind here, too, is like, you want to talk about the top four. We can talk about the top four for a hot second, okay? You look at online, Shopify running away with it. Optic won what? One of the Open Series?
I think so.
Shopify won all the other ones. They won back to back in a row.
Yeah.
They won the phase event. They were red hot going into the event. They didn't win a single Slayer in Grand Final. They didn't win a single Slayer in the Grand Final. I understand the first 4 games are very quick, but in that reset, didn't win a single Slayer. Think they're winning Slayers online? Yeah. I think you said this before, but ultimately I like listening to Pro Talk, and online is all we've got most of the time. It's true, Spring, we do. Yeah. So long as the pros are taking it semi-serious, I want to talk debate the online games too. Spring, I respect that. I do respect that. And that's, we do talk about the online games as well. And sorry, Will, that you got, like, I'm on a little tangent now. I apologize.
It's all good.
But no, it is all we have to talk about. I just don't want people, here's my thing. Okay, this is really where it's coming from for me when I say online doesn't matter. I just want a lot of the takes that I see are like, oh, because this happened in a scrim, this is what's going to happen at the event. And that's what I want to get away from. That's what I strictly want to get away from. I'm sick of folks just writing conclusions based off what they see in a practice. That's all it is. That's really all it comes down to. Will's fucking jiving over there. Like, Jesus Christ. Party rock! See, it's just, again, everybody can be picky choosy with the series that they want to talk about and like try to prove their point. I understand. I just don't like when I'm seeing these takes of like, oh, because a team whooped another team in scrims, they're easily going to whoop them on land. Like that's, oh man, just wait for that matchup. Luminosity Ether. Genji Complexity. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Music says Optic did really good against Nemesis on scrims before the event. That didn't mean nothing on LAN. And again, the other thing too is like, that's nothing against Optic. We talk about it all the time as well. Yes, the game plays completely differently, but it's also, what do the teams look like when they get there? You know, Friday is a different game than Saturday, which is a different game than Sunday, right? Teams traditionally get better throughout the event. And like, sometimes a team may come out flat. And sometimes a team may fucking come out hot. Can we talk about the clear online players that never show out on LAN? Ronan, there's one big one that we don't talk about anymore. Matt, crowd buff, that's definitely part of it too. That's definitely part of it as well. Absolutely. You talk about Optic with Arlington this year, right? Making the losers round one run all the way through. You talk about Space Station last year in SLC, another home event. Losers round one all the way through. Crowd being behind them the whole way. It's a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. So when I say online doesn't matter, again, I'm going to fucking walking over my words right now. Like, yes, practice helps. The online opens help. The off-season tournaments help. Absolutely. At the end of the day, though, it's all practice. And practice doesn't mean shit if you can't perform. Okay? Just because a team does unbelievably well in scrims doesn't necessarily mean they're going to do unbelievably well on LAN. They're not the same thing, and they're nowhere near the same thing. Am I thankful that we have these online opens? Am I thankful we have these off-season tournaments? Am I thankful that teams are scrimming in the first place? Yes. And frankly, it's not just because we have something to talk about. I could care less. I'm happy that they're playing the game. And I'm happy we have the opportunity to watch them play the game. Regardless of it being online. I like watching the fucking game being played. But at the same time, it does not have the same severity as it does on LAN. Plain and simple. And if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine. You don't need to. There's many other people out there you can listen to. But if you're not going to take it from me, then take it to the pros who say the same thing. Who say the same thing. What's up, Danny? Danny Phantom. Music says, it was an old Optic podcast. Maniac said playing against H5CLG was tough. Rarely did an online dominant team translate to LAN. They were consistent. Not many teams are. It's true. And that's exactly why it may sound like I'm contradicting myself a shit ton. And I understand. I respect people who think that way. That's fine. Where I say like, I tend to exclude the top four because my expectations with the talent on those teams, the fact that they've all won, for the most part, FaZe notwithstanding, but like most of the players, all the players on Optic and SSG have won. Okay? Shopify, half the players have won, world champions as well. And then with FaZe, you had two, correct? Two teams, two players won, and Penguin and Trippy. So my expectations is that those teams have what it takes to win no matter what. And my expectations of them in online practice is that, yeah, this is what it is. They should be winning. Whether it's a dominant win or a close, I don't fucking care. The fact of the matter is it's practice. It's online practice, and whoop-de-fucking do. And frankly, if you think, this is the one like really mean thing I'm going to say. If you honestly think that a team's performance after playing hours upon hours upon hours of an online practice going through every map and mode combination is going to be indicative of what they do on LAN, you're out of your fucking mind. So again, Will, I'm sorry that I'm on the tangent.
All good.
I'm thankful that we have these things in place in the first place, because if we didn't, it'd be very fucking dry out there in terms of just being able to watch the game.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm just really sick and tired. I know it's not everybody, but I'm just really sick and tired of seeing the takes out there of like, oh, this team fucking whooped them, so this is what's going to happen in Dallas, or this is what's going to happen in Arlington.
For a scrim, yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. That's just fucking crazy to me. So, that's where I'm at.
Fair enough.
Online doesn't matter.
All that encapsulated into online doesn't matter.
What was your question? I forgot what your question was.
You answered it. It's good. We're good.
No, you just don't want me to go on a tangent again.
Yeah, that too. It was we just mentioned that kind of wished SSG would have dominated a little more than what they did, given the caliber of that team.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't want them, about SSG specifically, I don't want them to turn into, and again, because of the caliber of the player that they have on the team, I don't want them to become, this is going to sound mean, but I don't mean it in a mean way. I don't want them to become the inconsistency of a Cloud9.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So.
I think they'll get it together.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll have to wait and see.
Sorry about that.
Oh, all good. Before we get into another game watch, I know this will be in news next week, but
news next week.
Yeah, the regular news. Next week on May 6th, we'll talk about it Monday on the 5th, but so you guys have a little heads up in case you didn't know, there's an update, which I believe gives us a new 50-tier pass. I think ranks reset.
Yeah. Yeah, the summer update.
Bye, Ronan. So, yeah.
Love you, Ronan.
Just be prepared. Don't be surprised that your ranks reset on Tuesday next week.
Good call out.
We'll get into the details next week.
Yes.
We'll mention the tour soon, Holt.
And the Mutilator will be should be showing off soon as well.
Yeah.
That'll be shown off before the update goes live, so. Yeah. Hell yeah. I see why you did that, because we don't have any regular news in this episode.
Yes.
So, I respect that. Which means it's time for Kind of Games Watch.
Oh,
well, what the fuck happened?
You know, the pen stuck to my hand and then it fell off the table.
Oh, damn. So, the rocker? Still not good. Moving on. DreamHack Dallas CDL details by Adam Apicella. He states, dedicated CDL hall attached to the main DreamHack experience. There'll be 2 stages on Friday. There will be merch. CDL meet and greets, watch parties, 16 Challengers stations, Challengers feature stage for broadcast. That's fucking huge. Medals for each Challengers winner. Also fucking huge. And the Challengers winner gets a dedicated qualifier spot for the EWC. Pretty fucking cool. Not a big fan of the EWC, but regardless. And yeah, like I already stated, 16 Challenger stations and a B stage for more pro and Challengers matches. So Adam actually giving a fuck. Good for them. And yeah, the Rocker's still not good. Thieves won. Thieves won the major in Florida. I believe it was Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miami?
I didn't pay enough attention, to be
Miami?
honest.
I think it was Miami. But yeah, they won. And I think it was a 4-0 in the grand final as well, which was huge. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Good for them.
Yeah.
That's it for Connor Games Watch. Will?
Yeah.
It's time for.
Yes.
Right about now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I tried
Who
making the
doesn't?
sound that's made in that song. Funk Soul Brother.
That's what it is. I didn't want to
Check
say the
it
wrong
out
thing,
now.
but I thought, anyway.
Fatboy Slim, there it is. We're also a musical show here.
I guess so, Josh.
Hell yeah. Will, what'd you play?
Halo Infinite. That's all I've been playing.
Still.
I had a
Dedication.
yesterday, I played 3 ranked matches, won 1, lost 2, played 8s, didn't win a single map, got offline, and I was like, you know what? I need a fucking W. So I hopped back online, hopped back into matchmaking. I got ranked strongholds on recharge. And I was the solo with the 3-stack. They all had US in front of their gamer tag, space, and then their gamer tag.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like turned comms on, like not for myself, but so I could hear them.
Okay.
Well, they weren't fucking calming, like call outs, nothing. They're just like, let's do this, like constantly. Map starts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little back and forth at first. And we end up going down like 200 to like 95. And I'm like pissed. I don't want to lose another map. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm flying at everything.
Yeah.
I'm tired of like trying to hold the setup when like the team wasn't really playing well together. Like those 3 were like running together, but they didn't realize that, oh, someone's in A. Not all 4 of us need to be in A defending it. You know, they'd leave B, leave C. So I started running at things and then also being like, okay, if we have C, B and fights are going on at B, I know they're going to collapse B. So I have to stay C to protect.
Okay.
We ended up coming back. Final score 250 to 247.
I love that.
And I'm like, fuck yes, I got my win and got off the game.
Love that for you. That's fantastic. Love that.
But yeah, that was it. That was just been playing Halo. What about you, sir? Looks like you got a few.
I have a few games here. It's been a big fucking last couple, definitely last couple weeks here, really. So, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster, which feels more like a remake, released. And they quote unquote shadow dropped it. It was leaked well in advance. Like anybody would have a brain cell realized it was going to be released, and then they just dropped it. So it came out. And yeah, it is, like I said, yes, it is a remake, because the gameplay itself is more or less the same as traditional Oblivion. But a lot of the gameplay systems have been not only remastered, but in some cases remade. And it's been completely redone in Unreal Engine. I've heard that PC performance is not great.
Suboptimal?
Yes. And I've been playing on both PC and console, Series X. And the Windows version, so like the Windows Store version, the Game Pass version on PC, they put out a quote unquote patch that removed DLSS along with like the other dynamic resolution, the dynamic scaling options, and I still don't think it's back yet. So that's kind of weird, but at the same time, like playing on Series X, I haven't really noticed any issues, and I'm playing on performance mode, and it plays pretty well. So for those who have never played Oblivion before, this is a fucking amazing time to jump in, obviously. They take kind of the leveling system from Oblivion and from Skyrim and kind of put them together. And so it's not the same as old school Oblivion. It's not the same as Skyrim. They kind of take aspects from both and put them into one. So now you don't have to worry about leveling. Old fans of the game will understand what I'm talking about. New fans won't have to worry at all. And yeah, it's fucking Oblivion. It's great. So there you go. The other big hitter that came out over the last week, again, also on Game Pass, and a game that Diode and Riz, and I think Halt as well, yeah, all three of you are talking right now about it, is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, made by a brand new studio. This is their first game. It is their take on, I'm going to butcher this, but bear with me. This is the easiest way to explain it. It's their take on a Japanese role-playing game. So like it's their take on a Final Fantasy. It's their take on that type of game. But it has much more of a French theme to it because that's where they're based, right? And it is very sad, but it's phenomenal. The prologue is very good and sets you up as exactly what you can expect for the rest of it. The characters that they've made, the cast that they have is amazing as well. And the combat is probably the thing that sets itself apart from others in the genre, is that, yes, it is turn-based combat, but there are quick time events. There's parrying, there's dodging. It's much more action-oriented in a turn-based sense. And yeah, there's so many different systems at play as well that really don't divulge themselves until later on in the game, and they add on more systems, but they don't become overwhelming. They actually add to the experience. And it's fucking great. And it's their first game. Like, that's the thing that's crazy, is like you look at the dev team behind it and how many people actually made this game. Not a lot. And it's their first title. And they get some of these unbelievably big name actors and actresses. Andy Serkis plays a character.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And it's just, dude, if you have Game Pass, again, this is a no-brainer, right? Like, it's not an ad or anything like that, but if you have Game Pass, you owe it to yourself to fucking play it. If you don't have Game Pass, I think it's a $50 title. So it's not even a full price game in today's day. In today's day and age. But yeah. And the other thing too is, like, if you're not that big into RPGs, if you're not that big into turn-based RPGs, right? You're like, oh my God, it's got to be like a giant fucking time commitment. No, you can beat the game in like less. You can beat the story and get fully satisfied in less than 30 hours. And then I've heard that if you want to go for everything, it's only around 60. It's like you're not spending hundreds of hours in this game if you don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, would you give it the same recommendation as Sea of Stars? Yeah. Completely different games. I mean, obviously, they're both turn-based RPGs, but like different styles. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, generic, yeah. Andy Serkis is in the game. So, yeah. Again, if you have Game Pass, you owe it to yourself to play it. It's technically free if you have Game Pass. And if you don't, it's not even it's not even $70. So highly, 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 highly recommend it. So there you go. MCC and Infinite, firefight in both.
Yeah.
It's it really puts things into perspective. As much as I love Infinite's firefight, really puts into perspective how good Reach's is. Reach's firefight's fantastic as well. So just going to put those out there. Okay, so am I dumb, or was that not a thing like 2 weeks ago? Or last week, I mean. That was last week. Am I dumb? I'm pretty sure it was last week.
Precision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't remember anymore. Oh, he just tweeted 4 minutes ago, free agent.
Oh, I might be dumb then. Why did I think that was last week?
Unless we knew about it last week. And
that's very true. Sometimes we forget around here, you know what I mean? Oh, Juan, I am thinking of Cherish. I apologize. Yeah. That's who I was thinking of. I'm like, that's TSM right there. No. Okay, so you are not the dumb one. I am, in fact, the dumb one. There you go.
Breaking news. Precision is a free agent.
There it is. I like, what did I say earlier in the Rostermania segment, Will?
Just wait.
Just wait and see. Any team out of top 4, just wait. They're going to be it's going to be like popcorn kernels popping. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know?
Remember the last problem we had with banging the table?
I said my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool.
Oh my shoot.
I told you this episode specifically is chalked. Domino says I muted at the best time. You're welcome.
Perfect timing. Love it.
Man, we're gonna put on like a fucking performance.
I'm not ready for that. Vocal cords aren't warmed up. I haven't sang all day.
So you know how Juan did his? It was Thriller, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna up the ante on that one.
We dancing at Worlds?
No, SLC, baby.
Ooh.
Just wait. We fucking? We should find out. What?
We're going to have to do at least one after party
karaoke
at SLC, and we'll do karaoke.
That's fine.
All right.
The other thing we need to do is we should shuffle at SLC. No. I know this would be a massive undertaking, but we should somehow find a way to find every song reference we've made in the show and then do a mashup at SLC of every song that we've referenced during the show.
1 week.
Yeah, toast!
Fred, toast!
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Toast. I remember we got copyright struck because of that one.
We did?
Yeah, because I played it. I played it in the thing, and yeah, we got a claim on our video.
Cool.
That episode.
Cool. We've done Eminem.
We have. We've probably done Taylor Swift.
Oh, fuck.
I think we've done Linkin Park because I've done In the End. It doesn't even matter.
Yep.
It's been LMFAO. I was thinking about today. Yeah. Shit.
If you want to go back and research all that, Josh, go for it.
Mambo number that. Another one. Fuck DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
We the best. That would
All
take
I
the
do
entire
is win.
No matter what, my hands go up.
We did We Are the Champions on back when we were just audio. And do you remember when we did the tournament between the podcasts?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. A long, long time ago. We've done that before. We've done that before.
I can still remember.
Have y'all done Nickelback? Look at this graph.
Now we have. Thanks.
Those videos are so funny. Holy shit. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. Oh shit. Oh shit, Will. Mr. 305.
Why?
Oh yeah. Whoa.
I'm just going to press the button.
SLC HCS Pro Talk escape room. No, that's the best part is that everybody's just going to be locked into a room with us and there's no escaping.
That sounds horrible.
That sounds great.
Let's not.
You can sign up for the VIP experience. Yo, Riz, LMFAO. Party rock. I'm telling you, man. Think about how many VIP tickets we'd sell. Arlington didn't have VIP. We will. I'm not locked in there with you. You're locked in there with me. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
If we're in a room, we can talk about the importance of online versus LAN. That's the party. Oh, no. Then people will be locked in with me. Oh, man. Hell yeah, John. Those are all the games that I played. We're moving on to some shout-outs. Did you think for a second you didn't have the button pressed?
Why?
I was saying because I know you pressed the button earlier.
This one? Yes.
Yeah, that way.
Yes. I had to like double check.
You're good. Will, I'm going to read that. I just have it typed out here, but I want to say congratulations to Diode, you, Dark Inside, and all participants on raising over $1,500 for St. Jude. That is fucking amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Go ahead with what you got here.
Yeah, thanks to all the competitors, Ashley Riz, Tyler Hits Buttons, Dayquil, Lacinity, Rhythm, Quick Fuse, Hawkeye, Generic, and Halt for playing in the charity Tour de Walsh. Yes, raised over $1,500. Shout out to Diode. Came to me early and wanted to get this going and had to plan around a lot of things happening. Glad it finally got off the ground and that we got this done. It was my first attempt at producing. Yeah. So producing, observing, casting all at once. It's a challenge at times. There's times where I got quiet because I got locked into the game and trying to figure out where to go. But again, Diode couldn't have done it without you. Appreciate you. Glad we could raise money for St. Jude and the kids and
for the kids.
Yeah. Hashtag for the kids. Hashtag fuck cancer. And
yeah. Fuck cancer, dude.
Yeah. It was a great time.
Getting a group of people together to play for 4 hours straight, it can be a tricky fucking thing.
Yes, it can be.
So
yeah, thanks for everyone who took the time, came into the stream, all of our competitors. It's just incredible. Everybody that donated. And I will call out the top 3. Riz won.
Wow.
Followed by Tyler Hits Buttons and then Generic in third.
Congratulations.
And all 3 of them who placed in the prize pool donated their winnings to St. Jude. So
that's amazing.
Class act. Love you all.
I was
very appreciative of that.
I was just about to say fuck you to Riz too. And that now I can't.
You can't.
No, I can't do that now. Oh, Riz, you were so close. You were so close. Hashtag not fuck Riz. It's okay. We can still say fuck you, Stag. Oh, man. Yeah, Jen's no joke. She's fucking great. She's fucking great.
Yeah, I was going to... Diode and I were casting, and we're like, all these players are going to be pros at throwing sticky nades after this. Because we gave them 2 to start. Plus, there was pickups on the map. It was insane. There was so many plasmas being thrown around.
Mm-hmm.
The Jen sticky drive-by. Yes, Diode. She would like run at someone, slide, throw the sticky, and just keep going. Hawkeye had 290 stick kills. Damn. There's a lot of stick trades. Switch POV, stick trade. Switch POV, stick trade. Switch POV, stick trade. Cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't play.
We did end up talking about steak and then like freaking canes and all the sauces of different restaurants, ballparks. It was a wild time. 4 hours is a long time to fill straight, Josh.
Fucking wild.
But yeah, again, appreciate everyone involved. It was a great day. I really loved the producing side of it, setting up the graphics. I got some good observing skills from it, so can't wait to do it again.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Gonna get through the rest of the shout outs, and then before we get to community creations, I do want to talk about the precision thing for a minute.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah. I really have to use the restroom.
Go for it.
I'm going to let you go get through this. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s. By the way, I saw those have been fucking popping off the last couple weeks. I mean, they've been popping off all the time, but like, it is really, really fucking cool to see. And like, Sin, we fucking see you, and we're really appreciative of obviously you being there and the praise that you show for the server and just the folks that are playing and the vibes and everything. And so I'm grateful that our community is allowing you to feel comfortable to join and play. And that means a fucking shit ton. So one of the rules, right, for the 8s is that you leave your ego at the door. The whole point about our 8s specifically is that anybody of any skill level can join, right? All we ask is that, like with the spreadsheet that was made by Dart and others, shout out Dart, by the way, well, unsung goat right there. The amount of work that was put into this to try to make the most, what the fuck word am I looking for? I'm all over the place right now. Like the most level playing experience possible for the teams that are involved. And obviously sometimes series end very quickly. Sometimes they go to game 5s, whatever it may be. At the end of the day, all I want is for folks to be having fun. Okay. And if you're not having fun, then I hope you're able to just take an opportunity to just take a step back and be like, you know what, maybe tonight's not the night. Or get a pep talk from the teammates, whatever it may be, and everybody's just vibing and everyone's having a good time. And the other thing that I appreciate is in the event that somebody's not having a good time, whether that be someone not following the rules as intended or anything like that, we're able to hold each other accountable and fix things for the future, right? These 8s are basically, like, this is going to sound cheesy, but like it really is kind of a labor of love from the community, by the community, for the community. And the fact that you guys just run with it day in, day out, week in, week out is fucking awesome. So to anybody that's new, to any new listeners out there that have gotten this far, thank you. And if you have ever felt worried about joining an 8s lobby where, it's just going to be way too sweaty, I'm not that good, don't think that. Get that out of your fucking head. And if you ever wanted the opportunity to try to join a more laid back atmosphere where, again, obviously players are trying to win, right? You're playing to win because winning is fun. But at the same time, where you're not killing yourself over losing, you're not beating yourself up over losing. If you've never really given yourself that opportunity before, come on over. Discord's free to join. There's no monetary exchange whatsoever. Just want you to try to have fun, want you to maybe broaden your horizons on something you maybe never done before, and give it a shot. And if you like it, awesome. Maybe you'll join other ones then too. And if it's not for you, that's perfectly fine as well. At least you gave it a shot. At least you tried. So, again, got to give a major shout out to you, Will, and everybody else involved on getting the 8 started and just keeping it rolling. You guys are amazing. And I'm glad that the community that we've tried to cultivate is really spearheading that, being welcoming, being inclusive, and just, yeah.
Yeah. When I started 8s, I'll just tell my experience. I joined a couple Discords where I tried to join 8s and they're like, oh, you're not Onyx? Like, nah, get out of here type of thing. And that fucking sucked. I'm not going to lie. You run into a couple shitty people in those communities and it's not a good feeling. So when 8 started, the idea of 8 started in our Discord, I wanted it to be all inclusive because everybody deserves a chance to play, deserves to enjoy their time. And that's what we want off roster. And I think we have done a good job of that. Got to give a shout out to Dart for creating the spreadsheet because it does balance the teams.
Huge shout out.
And I've had players tell me that they really appreciate our 8s because of that spreadsheet. They're not last picked. You know, sometimes when you do the picks, that teams get unbalanced or one person is last pick all the time. And that can also, you know, just get in your head a little bit. So, yeah, I'm really proud of the environment we fostered there. And I want it to continue to be that environment for anybody who wants to jump in.
Absolutely. Yeah, just massive shout out. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to say in regards to the 8s is because I feel like there's a little bit of unneeded tension that was happening. Okay. And I already said this in the Discord. People understand now, but I'm going to say it on the show too, just so I can say it on the show as well. I feel like there's a little bit of like unsaid tension that was happening between us being live on the show and folks maybe wanting to get 8s going. And so I just want to state again, I've said it in Discord too, but I'll say it here as well. If you guys want to get 8s going while we do the show, please feel free. Like, we're not going to take offense to it or anything like that. If you guys want to, I understand schedules can be a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Some players don't have a specific day of the week that they're able to play or not able to play. You know what I mean? So never feel like you're stepping on anybody's toes over here if you guys want to get some fucking 8s going while the show is live. Okay? Again, no harm, no foul. Play the fucking game. Have some fun in the community because that's all that really matters. All right? Awesome. Just want to make sure that is fully understood. All right. Then, a shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes Funky Fresh, Kitty. Thank you guys for the follows. Dementor with the 6-month resub and Haley with 13-month resub. You guys get a woo! And then Wanna Kill, Fate, Sixer, and Zen. Thank you all for the follows. Greatly appreciated. Music with the gifted sub. You also get a woo! Thank you so much. What part of Discord is the 8s part? The LFT and the 8s part. And then, of course, shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. Based off of how this week is going well, it sounds like we're going to be doing Patreon stuff next week, is what I would assume.
We'll see.
Okay. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll talk.
Either way, you guys will get your April content soon enough, don't worry. But that includes Unbroken Soul, Hardy, Class, Blackout, Diode, Pancakes, Ashley, Voodoo Man, Rostermania Jr., Snaggle, Raider, Hater, Peanut Butter, One Swole, Tiny Phantom, Riz, Zarn, High Tech, Redneck, Goalie, Sniper, the Heavy Rainfall, and our board. Thanks so much for the extra support over on the Patreon. Greatly appreciated as always. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go through community creations, and then I want to talk about precision. Community creations, Halo Memes every day, reddit.com/r/Halo Memes. Go check it out. Spotlight for April 23rd, 2020, Fat by Halo Studios. Go check that out. Community Corner for Sang Helios Customs. It's by Halo Studios. C4 Talks, HCS Arlington review number 1 by Legendary C4. Go check that out. HCS Arlington was absolutely insane by Shopify Rebellion. They put out a little documentary for Arlington. Go check that out. Reacting to our HCS Championship, the Drop Pod, episode 4. It's an Optic podcast. Go check that out. And then Megs was the only one there during last week's show, but the rest have been added. Arlington photo albums from Meg, Crunk, Zeno, and the HCS. That is by Sandman and Just Snipes. Go check out all the fucking photos. And there you go. Will Precision.
Yeah.
Formerly
of Complexity.
You know, when I say earlier on in the show how they're just ass.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the change I was expecting to see. And that's not to throw any player under the bus or anything like that. It's a team game at the end of the day. But, yeah, it wasn't the move I was expecting to see happen. There was a different move there, but clearly that team was not performing well at all. Regardless of my potential fucking expectations of that team. What do you think, Will? What do you think?
I think they didn't live up to their own expectations. I don't know like who you could. I guess they're pinning it on Precision, but I don't know if Precision's the one that needed to take it. Maybe expectations for Precision were higher than what he put out. I don't really know. I think these teams making changes right before, I think they should have waited until DreamHack was over.
Yeah.
You could have had another chance to see what you got, reevaluate and go from there, especially with so little time between the two events. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens, where he goes, who they pick up, what the whole Rostermania swap is going to be.
I don't know why. Because clearly you look at teams, right? Well, you look at the teams that have not been performing well at all, and you're like, well, clearly something's got to give, right?
Yeah.
Either they stick it out through DreamHack, see what happens there, make a change after the fact, or they're going to make a change regardless, whatever. So, yes, when I look at complexity, I'm like, well, something's got to fucking give, you know? But I don't know why this one just feels weird to me. I don't know why it's Precision off that roster that just feels so weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, to Precision, you'll probably never hear this, but I hope you pull a breaking shot. You know?
Yeah.
I hope you pull a breaking shot. And I hope you play them on land. And I hope you fucking dumpster them. Man, because another pop-off moment like that, I live for this shit. That was amazing. If we can get another moment like that, back-to-back against your ex-team, holy shit. Make it happen, please. Holy moly. But no, Precision, I hope you land on a good spot. Fucking, you're a great skilled kid. Hope you're able to land on your feet somewhere that fucking deserves you. And go from there. Yeah.
I pushed my computer back because it's running hot as hell right now. And I could feel the heat.
Oh, shit.
It's making me toasty over here.
Toasty. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Precision talk. That's all I really had. It kind of felt weird.
Yeah.
Just felt fucking weird. Something had to give. That team was not good.
I want to reiterate, the players themselves, good.
Yes.
Just the team wasn't working, right?
Yeah. I mean, we talk about SSG, right? Players really fucking good. World champions across the board, literally. Multiple times over. Literally. But right now, something's not working. So.
Yeah. John's trying to make me strip on stream.
And for the record, I am not comparing the skill of complexity to SSG.
Yeah, sure.
Those are light years difference between the two. I'm just talking in terms of, like, you look at the caliber of player on both those teams. It's like, oh, with the caliber of player that you have on that team versus that team, it's like you would just expect them to be better both across the board. And they haven't been.
Yeah.
So, Steezy, fuck you. All right. Well, that's all I got.
All right.
So, do me a favor, and on this fucking Twilight Zone episode of this show, please plug it.
As always, You can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast. Used it today.
You did?
Not an ad.
Still not an ad. I skipped one. Patreon. We have one of those where we do extra content. If you want to support us further or want to see your money get you some extra content from us, go subscribe on Patreon. Video show, audio show. We do a little reward for our GOAT tier members. And just go check it out. It's fun stuff. Q&As. We're over on Patreon. Exclamation point, Linktree, and chat for the link to anywhere HCS Pro Talk, Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and even the merch. Josh hinted at it last week. Watch out for the merch.
New things coming. Precision. He was here earlier. You missed him.
You mean Verb?
What did I say?
You said Precision.
Sorry, Verb. Yeah, Tiger was here earlier.
You did miss him.
Also, Rad with the 5-month resub. Thank you so much. You get a woo. And Rad, you missed everything. Missed everything. Got to run an shirt idea by you. Is it Ronan's idea of online doesn't matter?
No, but I got something. And then go to hcsprotalk.com. It'll redirect you to haloevolve.co.
Your home for Halo.
Check out the fine folks over at Podcast Evolve while you're there, and their shows such as Podcast Evolved, Mission Debrief, Book Clubs, Build Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Year Guide.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's all I got.
Thank you so much, Will. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This episode was something else.
Yeah.
To say the least. I'm excited to hear Will's idea, but in order for me to do that, we need to end this. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 387 of HCS Pro Talk. Did you want to say something, sir?
Just 2 more live shows, guys.
2 more. And then this fucking asshole's out of here.
I'm booking it.
He's leaving me forever. He hates me.
No,
he never wants to see me again.
That's not it at all.
I'm making it known. Jesus Christ.
Live show. Or not live show. Remote shows will continue. We will still be live every Monday.
Correct.
If my new schedule works out.
Yes.
But weekly show still. It'll just be remote. I'm moving to Texas. Moving down to Texas.
Indeed.
Zarners, you know what? If we ever need some Halo history, Zarners is the guy to call.
Where do you guys record now? In Minnesota. We're in Minnesota.
Yeah, a little bit of a drive. I don't think I can do that every week.
Fucking straight south. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 387. We'll be back next week to talk about fucking the qualifiers. Talk about the qualifiers. Talk about the teams that qualified for DreamHack. It'll be a good time. We'll see what teams players land on because decisions, guys, qualifiers are this weekend. Decisions need to be made now, right? Over the next 3 or 4 days, decisions need to be made.
Pay attention to Twitter. It's about to pop off.
It is. It really fucking is. Yeah, that'll do it for us. We'll be back next week. Stay tuned for new merch and stay tuned for new fucking stickers. Will's going to have them in Dallas.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm fucking excited too. That'll do it for us. We'll be back next week. But until then, bye-bye.